What is up, everybody? Welcome back to your daily decompress. My name is Anthony, and today we are just decompressing. We've got a few things that we have to do today as a family, some errands that we have to run. We're actually going to the mall at Millenia. So if you're not familiar with the mall at Millenia, I'll get to kind of show you around there. It's actually really cool. So something different. It's weird in an age of dying malls that this one is still very vibrant and alive. And it's kind of just a little unique. So we'll check that out today. And it's gonna be a great day, despite it being overcast right now. It's just gonna be awesome. We're prepping for that cold snap coming around, but it's gonna be good either way. Come along with us. All right, we made it. Traffic was a little weird today. It normally shoots us right up I-4. We get up here, no problem, but it took us all these different back roads today. It was interesting. Maybe there's worse traffic on I-4, which I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so we parked over by the food court. We're gonna swing through and get some lunch first. Not really sure what we're gonna do, but there's a decent amount of food here for this mall. Let's see what the kids really want. I haven't had California Pizza Kitchen in a really long while, but they got one here, but it is a sit-down restaurant. We're trying to move a little faster than that, so we're gonna swing on over to trusty Chick-fil-A. All right, just waiting on the food now. It's funny, people ask me all the time, they're like, you guys go to Chick-fil-A, why do you guys go to Chick-fil-A so often? And I always tell them, I'm like, because my kids would pick Chick-fil-A over McDonald's any day. Like, they like McDonald's, but they, like, seriously, if you say, hey, what do you want, Chick-fil-A or McDonald's? They will say Chick-fil-A every single time. Mall is definitely starting to get busier now. Check out all this. I'll show you kind of their little atrium down here. It's kind of neat. Definitely starting to pick up. This mall is definitely probably considered more of a luxury mall. They have like actual like luxury brands here like Burberry, Michael Kors. Pretty positive. They've got a Bulgari store, Rolex store. You can kind of tell like there's definitely some higher end brands here, but they also just have regular everyday like stuff you would find in a mall. Pretty cool. And they do a lot of like Christmas activities. Like Santa's like typically right here where we're standing, but they take over this entire space. They actually even have like personal stylists here, so like you can I actually have no clue how this works. It just says by appointment only. I have seen those windows open once or twice, and they've got like clothes on like mannequins and stuff. Like, it's pretty interesting. So we're actually here. We had to swing by the Warby Parker store. We already did it. Actually, it was really quick. My wife just needed to exchange a pair of glasses. Ooh, this is new. I definitely need a new suit. I may have to swing in here one of these days and see what they got available. And Anthropologie. I feel like you find these everywhere now. Literally had to swing into Abercrombie Kids because my wife likes looking at the clothes in here for the kids, and she saw this. And this is just, the clothing in here has not either been updated or it's just like straight out of the 90s and early 2000s. It is a really pretty mall. It's just some of the stores here are a bit out of our regular everyday price range. Okay, check this out. What in the 2000s, early 2000s, is going on here? Hollister has like a special event at this mall. Hollister by Spencer Barbosa. It says the store's actually closed. And Galentine's party? So is it just like my guess is this is like special clothing? I have no idea. I'm so out of touch. Look at this. Huge queue. It's crazy. Had no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, this mall is not dead by any sense of the word. Like, this mall thrives big time. This stretches all the way back to the one side of this mall. It's crazy. It's wild to me that like stores like Hollister are still like super popular, because they were popular when I was younger, and I don't know, it's still a thing now. It's crazy. All right, don't judge me. There's no like actual stairs here on this side of the mall. It's either this or an elevator. So I'm taking this. It is really, really busy today. I actually walked by a couple groups and saw some of the dance competition or cheer competitions, I think, this week, teams. So another view of that line from up above. I will say this much: if you're wishing that you could still have that old school mall vibe, this is definitely one to come to. This or the Florida Mall. The Florida Mall is just as busy. This mall just happens to have a wider selection of like higher end stores, I would say, like more luxury stores. And of course, what would be a luxury mall without an Apple store? Look at it, it's super packed. Maybe I need to go shopping for a new Rolex. And by maybe, I definitely don't. Definitely out of my tax bracket, as they would say. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. I honestly, anyone that has one, I'm always like mesmerized by some of these watches and luxury products that they have. But out of my tax bracket for sure. At the end of the day, it's just stuff. It's very nice stuff, but it's stuff I don't need. Definitely don't need. They even have a David Yurman and Louis Vuitton, and actually right behind me is the Prada store as well. And a lot of these stores, by the way, they have their own personal security guards, just for obvious reasons. Balenciaga. You know it's fancy when they only have a couple of the clothing pieces hanging up on the rack. They've got a Gucci store too. It's amazing. It's cool, but there's a lot. All right, that wraps up our time here at Mall at Millenia. We are heading home. You may notice that my car is empty and uncharacteristically quiet. That is because the temperature has dropped relatively significantly since our time that we got in the mall, and we're leaving now. And my wife asked me if I could run out and get the car. So here I am, getting the car, kind of warming it up a little bit for the kids and her. It is really I don't know if you guys can hear the wind right now outside of the car, but it is really, really windy. The last I was looking at the temperature, it had dropped into the low 40s already, so that cold snap is already hitting. I was even looking at the weather. They're saying that some of the Gulf Coast may experience flurries, like snow flurries. It's absolutely crazy. So anyway, got the car. We're gonna head out. We have to go to Target and Hobby Lobby still, but then we're just gonna head home, do a movie night and some pizza, and kind of just take it easy because it's officially cold out, man, and we're freezing. We were talking about maybe doing a park tomorrow, but I'm not even really sure if that's something we're gonna end up doing. So we'll see. But pray for the Floridians, please. We're not well right now. Finished up dinner, and I picked up the girls some hot cocoa for after dinner snack, basically. It's so cold here, so cold. And my daughter loved when we had hot chocolate in Chicago, so I know she'll really love this. Completely unrelated, did anyone else buy Girl Scout cookies? And do they last long? We buy Girl Scout cookies, and I'm 99.9% positive we're halfway done with them after day one. These are terrible for 2026 goals. Absolutely terrible. I also forgot to mention the type of tea I picked up the other night from the Spice and Tea Exchange when I was at Disney Springs. I got this one, Peach on the Beach. It's a mellow and gently sweet blend of black tea, marigold, and sunflower kissed with juicy peach for a touch of fresh fruit flavor. While delicious hot, this tea really shines over ice. So I'm going to save this for more of an iced tea for a daily drink. All right, and then the other one I actually got 3 of them. I got Morning Mindset Pura Pura Black Tea. Robust black and rich pureth? Someone correct me. Teas headline this unique breakfast blend with luxurious vanilla, orange peel, and nourishing oat straw. It's a delicious way to start your day with intention and clarity. Anyway, it smells really good. We'll give it a shot. And then I got a smaller bag of this one, the mint basil herbal tea. Now, the woman recommended this at the Spice and Tea Exchange because my wife hasn't been feeling too good. And she said, anyone that works there, this is the first tea that they all jump to when someone's not feeling well. So it says, looking for something to soothe and enliven at the same time. This mint basil tea produces a brew that is deep and comforting with a sweet, refreshing, and invigorating finish. And the good news is this one does not have caffeine. The other 2 do. So I'm actually going to make myself a bag of this anyway. It smells really good, and I'm feeling okay right now. But I just think it'll be a really nice end of the night tea. Love that this coffee maker has hot water on demand, basically. Great. All right, and then I got the little I don't know what they call this thing, the tea holder. So did my little scoop in there and just kind of let it steep for about 5 minutes. It'll be perfect. All right, it's all set to go. I kind of messed up a little bit. There's some tea leaves in there, but that's fine. No big deal. Bottoms up. As someone that doesn't drink, there's kind of a weird, I don't want to call it weird. It's I don't know how to describe it. It almost makes your tongue go numb a little bit. After you drink it. It honestly, yeah, I can totally see why this would make someone feel better, I guess, after feeling ill for a while. there's kind of a sweet taste to it. There's a honey aftertaste to it, which is kind of cool. That's actually really good. I could totally, I get that. This is actually perfect for as cold as it is right now. Last I checked, it was 38 degrees, and the real feel was 19 degrees or 20 something degrees because of the way the wind's blowing out there. So not bad at all. So my wife, in her infinite wisdom, told me to look at the ingredients, and she said that there's licorice in here. And she said that's actually probably what I'm tasting. It's organic peppermint, organic licorice root, organic cardamom, essential oil of basil, essential oil of clove. So, mint basil herbal tea. It's good. It's not a tea guy, but this is actually really good. I could definitely see getting into different types of teas now. By the way, if you were ever wondering where my drop shop Star Wars balloon guys are, they're sitting right here on top of my coffee maker. Love this thing, and they fit perfectly with the theme of coffee and the dark side. So, by the way, I know some of you were asking. I forgot to tell you what my wife ended up getting for some of her drop shop grabs that I bought her. So she got Pinocchio for the one succulent, and Baymax for the other one. I'll have to see if I can find the kids and show you what they got as well. And then my oldest daughter and youngest daughter got Belle and Merida. And my oldest, so Belle is my oldest, and Chip, when he came in the package, he just balances on the hand there. And while that's cute, it's not like he's gonna get lost. And even my oldest said like she was afraid of losing him. So I just took a little dab of super glue and just super glued him to her hand, and that's fine now. So, and then Merida's kind of interesting too, because Merida, she stands kind of sideways on this one. And the picture of how the bow is supposed to go in her hand, according to the box, isn't quite how it fits in her hand. There's like a little notch in her hand where it's supposed to fit. But either way, still really cute. The kids like them. They'll enjoy them. And then obviously, you know, when they're not wanting to play with the characters, they can just, you know, put them in their little display cases. So we were pretty happy with that. This actually meets our kids' personalities pretty well because my oldest daughter, her nose is always in a book. Actually, her teacher at school calls her Belle because of how often she likes to read. And then Merida fits my youngest. She is certainly a wild child at times. And then, of course, my wife just a minute ago said to me, she's like, why didn't you come home with one of those Winnie the Pooh ones that you saw the other day? So we'll probably be making a trip back to Disney Springs and getting one or two of those. And then she mentioned that her sister also really loves Nightmare Before Christmas. So we'll probably end up getting some of those as well. All right. I hate to even be doing this, but yeah, we gotta turn the heat on. It is not 70, we'll do like 67. And the house is going to smell for a little bit here while it's warming up, but it's just going to get way too cold tonight. We're reading a bunch of stuff, and Florida's not built for this. Like the houses in Florida aren't built for cold temperatures like this. All right, so my wife just also sent me this article from Apopka, City of Apopka government. Now, we're not in Apopka County. Apopka County is kind of right next door to us, though. So if they're taking precautions, we could probably take precautions as well. But they are recommending actually that people do the pipe drip, which we used to do back in Chicago during freezing temperatures. I just never thought I'd live to see the day that we would need to do it here in Central Florida. It's just crazy, 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 crazy. Thankfully, we don't have any real like outdoor like water runs or anything like that. Like obviously we have like for our garden hoses, but nothing else. And luckily strawberries are officially in season, so they were on sale at our local Publix. We're gonna make ourselves some strawberry shortcake. Also, don't judge us for using pre-made shortcake rounds. We're not gonna do that. A little bit of syrup. I'm gonna add some strawberries on there. My wife likes chocolate on her strawberry shortcake. And of course, you cannot have strawberry shortcake without whipped cream. She's being... She knows she's gonna add more after I turn the camera off. She just said they don't need to know how much I put on right now. As soon as she put that little dollop on, I literally looked right at her and I was like, come on, we know that's not all. She was being ultra conservative, so I'll let her be on that. But yeah, she definitely has. She'll definitely put more whipped cream on that. Guys, check this out. They are reporting snow flurries in Tampa Bay counties. Last update was 7/13. They're expecting more flurries into the early Sunday morning hours, like around 1 a.m. But the last one reported was around 6:40, so that wasn't that long ago, in Brooksville and Pasco County. That's crazy. Okay, so we just had one of those moments where the dust is like burning off all the heaters and everything like that, and it actually set off our smoke detectors really briefly. They turned off pretty quickly, but still always scary when it goes on, so we're gonna probably play it close. Just keep an eye on everything tonight, I guess is the best way to describe it. But anyway, it's gonna be a cold night. That's exactly what it is. And with that being said, it is officially 29 degrees and it feels like 10 degrees. Never thought I'd say those words in Florida, but here we are. and we're gonna go and hit the hay and hopefully stay warm throughout the night. And if we if we wake up tomorrow morning and there's a lot of frost all over the car, we'll just deal with it as it comes. But either way, it was a great day. It was a good day hanging out with the family, going to the mall Millenia, and just honestly, Decompress day is just spending time with my family. That's what I love. So can't thank you enough for joining me today on this very, very, very cold day. And of course, yes, my thumbnail is very dramatic. It's probably flurrying somewhere here in Florida, but not to that extent. But can't thank you all enough for all of the support, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, the sharing. You guys are absolutely amazing. As always, be kind to everyone that you meet in this crazy, crazy journey of life. And have a great night. I'll catch you on the next Decompress.